What's up, YouTube? Heretic here, and I'm back with a deck profile that is probably a little overdue, but sorry about that, but better late than never. So we're going to look at Mega Tyranitar, and since Regionals has expanded, and all our tournaments around here, at least in Ohio right now, have been expanded lately, and are ones for the foreseeable future, that's what format we're looking at. So, since Shiftry has been banned, here we go. So, we got a 3/3 Tyranitar line to start out. Mega T-Tar is your main attacker, of course. Destroyer King does 110 damage plus 60 more damage for every 1 damage counter that is on your opponent's active Pokemon. So 10 damage on them, you probably knock out a pretty good chunk of EXs. 20 damage, you knock out everything in the game. So then we play 3 Eviltalls to accelerate energy early game and also lay down some damage for Mega Tyranitar to be able to take advantage of, which is pretty useful. We also play 2 Darkrai's, alternative attacker, 90-30 spread can be good early game, again, to set up some damage for Tyranitar later. Also gives everything in the deck free retreat when it has a darkness energy on it, so that's pretty useful. And then we play 1 Keldeo to get out of like Hypnotoxic Laser and stuff like that. As opposed to playing Fortress or Golbat or Crobat, I've actually, I tested something while I was online, and I found that Absol was actually really effective. And with Absol, we're pretty much just gonna spread some damage early with Oblivion Wing and maybe Night Spear. I don't know, it depends on what kind of setup you get. And then we're just going to use Cursed Eyes, which is Absol's ability when you play him from your hand to move 3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. So basically to wherever Tyranitar is going to hit. And then 2 Shamans, because draw power is good. And we can get away with only 2 in expanded format. Supporters, 4 Sycamores, 3 Ends, and 2 Colress for draw supporters. Then we got 2 Lysanders, Hex Maniac, just because I feel like it's too good not to run it, and you can do all your Dark Cloak and setup and all that shenanigans before you play the Hex Maniac, which is pretty good. And then my tech supporter is Teammates. This is a card that I'm really starting to like more and more. Early on, you're going to have usually one of these guys active, and a lot of times because it's 130 HP, it's not too difficult to KO it. So it will get knocked out, and then you can just promote your Tyranitar and Teammates to get the rest of the pieces you need to complete your setup and kind of accelerate by a turn or 2, which can often be the difference between winning and losing. We also played 2 Skyfields because sometimes Shamans and stuff take up a lot of bench space. Item cards, we play 4 versus Seekers because it's too good not to. 3 Ultra Ball, Universal Search just still seems the best. 3 Dark Patch, no Mega Turbo. Again, with Teammates, we're just going to try to accelerate our setup quickly while he's on the bench. You can also use Keldeo, Rush in, Dark Patch something, and then free retreat and bring it back out. Just kind of my reasoning as to that. I'd rather be able to Dark Patch whether he's Mega or not, as opposed to only when he's Mega, which would be Mega Turbo. 2 Compressors to discard energy for Dark Patch and for Oblivion Wing. Computer Search to get any card. 3 Tyranitar Spirit Links, and Tyranitar has that really annoying Theta Double Ancient trait, which is actually more hurtful to it than it is helpful in my opinion, but he does have a massive 240 HP, so we are going to run a couple of Hard Charms here. Since his attack pretty much already does enough damage without needing Muscle Band, I figure why not take advantage of that giant tank of health you have there and make it even tougher to kill. And don't let it get hit with a Head Ringer, please. If you want to play a Tool Scrapper, try to find room and play a Tool Scrapper because it might be beneficial. And then we've got 4 Double Colorless and 7 Darkness to conclude the list. So that's just pretty much real quickly. That's just expanded Mega Tyranitar. It's 1 variant of it. And that's all I got for you guys right now. I should have some more material for you very soon. Cheers.